Right, folks, I thought I'd give what everybody wants and you get a nice view of me tits. So don't say I don't do anything for you. This is an interesting one from the collaboration box from Beer 52. I'm going to try and keep this brief because we've got a Burger King on its way. The fact that now we can here have Burger King delivered is a very dangerous proposition. And so this is Moor Brew Co. In collaboration with Demory out of Paris, and what really piqued my interest, Freigeist Bierkultur, Sebastian, which, you very seldom sort of see beers on these shores that have got Freigeist's involvement. One of the most creative brewers who I was lucky to meet actually while I was in Germany at Beeretta, the bottle shop, because he was doing like a tasting of some of his beers. And then I've met him a couple of times at the Regensburg Craft Beer Festival. And I still, to this day, would love to get myself a nice sweatshirt with the Freigeist logo on because the branding is fantastic. But yeah, a three-way collaboration, dark mild. I mean, it's a dark mild. Of course I'm going to enjoy it. The original natural live beer, Moor pioneered the naturally hazy beer movement in 2007, always unfiltered, unpasteurised and unfined. Natural sedimentation may occur. It's got nothing to do with the actual beer at all, is it? I'm just reading guessing the usual sort of blurb. There's actually no sort of like specific information if there's anything different or if it's just, England, France and Germany coming together to make a traditional British style. I'm not sure if there's going to be any twists and turns to it, but I'm all for it. Milds are just, any mild's good in my book, as long as it's a well-brewed one, obviously. But so thought it seemed very fitting, considering tomorrow, as I'm recording this, going to be at Rivington Beer Festival. And then after that, a few days after the festival, I'm going to be in Paris, which I didn't realise that the Paralympics would be on while I'm there, which don't come to any judgmental, bigoted assertions. It's just going to be a little bit packed, isn't it? That's all it is. I swear to God. But so I thought, while I'm getting stuff sorted, getting packed and things like that, have a couple of beers, not too much because I don't want to feel rough tomorrow. And we'll give it a try using my travel glass, which was kindly given to me by Adam Merseybays, who's obviously going to be at the festival as well. Always take if you're not drinking it from the can on a train, take a plastic glass. I think he even bought like plastic Tekus, which is just amazing. So I thought it's the only glass that I had that was relatively small enough for a 330ml beer. I mean, I know it's not ideal to drink beers out of a plastic glass, especially when it's obviously not been cleaned properly. But yeah, that's a lovely, lovely sort of like muddy chocolatey. Almost looks thick in the glass, doesn't it? Beautiful sort of like dulled oak character. One finger's worth of a nice off-white coffee top head. Looking pretty much like I'd expect a dark mild to look, to be honest. Let's see what we get on the nose. And it's a very subtle, but you know what it is, sort of aroma. A little bit chocolatey, woody, slight hedgerow fruit coming through, toffee. It smells really, really nice. It's a very subtle, but pronounced in some ways, roasted note. Oh, it smells good. It smells very, very good so far. And I know Moor can brew a very good, they're very good at, I've said very good too many times in quick succession. But I know Moor, even though it's a brewery that I've not really drank much from Moor recently, which is a real shame, know how to brew like a good classic sort of British style, or a British style with a contemporary twist. So I think we're in good company here. Don't think I've ever had anything from Demory. I'll have to look them up because they may play a part in my little jaunt to Paris. Anyway, I would say, can you give me any suggestions for places to go? But I'll be long back from my trip But maybe next time I might absolutely fall in love with Paris. I was like proper naively thinking, I want to go to the locations where Len was hatred, where Len was made. But I thought, you don't really want to go to, a really, proper old school residential area, do you? Anyway, that'd be like me going to, where was such and such filmed here in the UK? Yeah, I don't need to go to an estate where Rise of the Foot Soldier 2 was filmed. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, listen to the Hen soundtrack, French hip hop. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay very central. But hopefully get some nice architectural photographs and videos, and start my series that I did when I was in Germany, which I did a few times. Never actually made it a series of taking photos of random doorways, because you never know where doorways lead, and you never know what's going to happen if you go through that door. It's a weird sort of like paradigm that I found myself in, but I find it really intriguing. I find doors very intriguing. It's not like my top 5 favourite things ever, but it's, what am I talking about? Anyway, hopefully I can get some nice Parisian brutalist or modernist architecture documented as well. I've done very little research of places to go, places to visit. I still need to get my ticket for the Louvre, save me having to queue up and while I'm there. So it's going to be a bit cultured, but we'll see if we can throw a bit of craft beer in, although I don't really want to get messy on my own in the centre of Paris. Maybe a beautiful buxom redhead will keep me company. That won't happen because, I struggle to talk to family and friends, let alone an attractive woman in the middle of Paris. Anyway, I mean, I could... no, we won't go there. Looks good, smells good. Let's give it a taste and shut the fuck up. It's a dark mild. And it's ticking the boxes. Sometimes I find milds, even though they're light in ABV, what's the ABV in this one? 4%. They do sometimes have a little bit, not creamy, but a bit of a bolder mouthfeel. This is a relatively light-bodied mild, but I'm not going to complain because it's a fucking mild. But there's like quite a bit of a fruitiness going on with this one. Berries, hedgerow, steeped fruits. Yeah, a little bit of a soft, chocolate-esque sweetness. Very, very mild. A little bit of a coffee, freshly roasted coffee. Remarkably drinkable. I've been such a pretentious cunt in this video with some of the words and phrases that I've used. I don't talk like this in real life. That's what I'm like. It's exactly what I want with a mild, and they've done a really, really good job. Part of me with the people involved is thinking there's got to be something unique. There's got to be a twist on the style, or maybe not. Maybe it's just people outside of the UK want to brew just an honest to God, straight up dark mild, and that's exactly what they've done for me. Maybe, like I said, a slightly more fruitier, but again, it's not like a big bold fruitiness. But there's definitely a fruit aspect to it. Fruit aspect. That maybe sort of sets it apart. Kind of. Not really. It's just, if you had one of those style charts, I think it's hitting that. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. Wearing my Saki brand t-shirt from Uniqlo. If James Rampant Lion's watching, don't think he is. Too busy, actually travelling the world and living his life. But I still appreciate it takes time to have a bit of shithousery, which is always appreciated, isn't it? No, that's very, very good. That is really, really nice. Probably should have chilled it down a bit. It's just been, well, it was delivered this morning. I've only really just gone in from work. So I thought, I'm just going to crack it open. I'll have a couple of sensible beers tonight. Nothing stupid. And yeah, that's started me off really nice. Really nice. Really nice. But no, that's lovely. Fantastic. All the brewers involved should be very happy with themselves with that. Let's see, is there any sort of like strange ingredients in there? No, just barley, malted wheat. Well, malted barley, malted wheat, hops and yeast. No additives. Yeah, lovely. And it's being imported to Italy as well, apparently. Or that's just, they've got to put their, you know, European importer on every can, even though it's not going to be distributed to Europe. I don't know. I struggle to know what breweries what these days. I've not been following it at all. So let alone the distribution side of things. But yeah, Moor doing what they do really, really well with these styles of beer. And it's good to see that, you know, Sebastian from Freigeist, known for his weird and wonderful creations, has just helped make a good solid beer. And I do love the logo for Demory Paris. Really, really nice. Yeah, fantastic beer. Really good. I mean, as you can't really like jump for joy. Well, you can if you really like the style, but you know, it's not going to blow your head off. It's not going to make you change your perspective. You know, it's not a game changer in that regard. It's just a very well brewed, dark mild. So calm the fuck down. And if you tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. So links to all breweries, as always. Freigeist, I know there's other breweries involved, but Freigeist, if you ever see a beer that's got the Freigeist Bierkultur logo on it, you're in for a treat. Doesn't always work, even in his own sort of like admission. But yeah, lovely stuff. Highly recommended if you can get hold of it. I don't know if this was just for Beer 52's box or you can buy it independently outside of Beer 52. But if you can, and someone's got a can of it and they ask you on a sip, say yes and give it a go. Anyway, cheers for watching. You all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you later. And you might see before now some Rivy Preston content. Probably not, because I've got no way to edit videos. Cheers.